What are the benefits of sunlight on human health?
Sometimes people refer to sunlight as vitamin S, right? It
Or
really does.
vitamin, yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy because like we tend to think that sunlight is bad or sunshine is bad or being in the sunshine is dangerous. I don't think it's that simple because God made sunshine. And if there's no sunshine, the earth can't exist and mankind can't exist either, and the solar system can't exist. So there's a benefit there. Maybe we don't understand all the benefits, and maybe we don't think about it that way, but we should not be avoiding the sun as a whole. But there is some things to be aware of with sunshine.
I remember early in clinical practice, in the wintertime, I would see more and more and more depression. And I began gathering clinical data on vitamin D levels. And in the wintertime, it is notorious that vitamin D levels drop low.
Hmm.
Vitamin D is directly related to brain health, and vitamin D is not just a hormone, it is an antidepressant.
Yes.
So there is this thing called seasonal affective disorder that comes when the sun goes behind the clouds in the wintertime.
It's crazy. I was even reading some stuff the other day that vitamin D is important for gut health, obviously immune health, and even of course we can't forget bone health. So vitamin D really is
Does a body good.
is more than a vitamin. It's got a way to hook on to and signal through hormone receptors. So people have said it's kind of a vita hormone or a hormone a vitamin. It does both. And it's fascinating because we do get vitamin D conversion from the UVB rays of the sun through our skin. But today, this is just kind of a theory or a hypothesis I've formed based upon observation of blood labs. We check that 25 hydroxy D marker in the blood, and it's going to say like healthy ranges are somewhere between 30 and about 120, depending on what lab you look at. But I've observed that people that are outside and don't take vitamin D typically still have low vitamin D, which would be deficient in the 20s or even insufficient would be low 30s. And my hypothesis of that is because of the toxicity in our environment, right? The toxicity in our bodies and the skin being a barrier, that probably that ability to manufacture that D there has been disturbed because of the persistent organic pollutions in our environment.
Well, that is very, very curious that is likely a true
Hmm.
statement. And so, if vitamin D does a brain good and it changes mood, vitamin D also being a hormone
Hmm.
affecting the immune system, when we get sunshine, it's going to improve the immune system as we elevate our vitamin D
Yep.
levels. Now, vitamin D, there have been some studies that have been shown to decrease hospitalization in individuals that have higher levels of vitamin D.
Totally. I mean, even back during the COVID time, we actually told people to get outside and get a little bit of sunshine on your arms, on your face, even for 20 minutes when they were sick, right? We did that for a reason because it does tend to bring about some form of happiness. I've said before, and this is people know us, know where this is coming from. There's healing in the sun, SUN, and also SON. But you can't get the sun, SUN, being inside. You have to go outside. So there's something about fresh air. People even go get some sunshine at the beach. Why are you going to get sunshine? Why do you even want to do that? Because something in mankind wants to be outside. Something in mankind cues them to get outside and get some sunshine. You hear people all the time say, I know I need to get outside. Well, there's something there inside of us that's telling us that. So vitamin D and sunshine, it really is not a bad thing.
Mother Nature's sunshine creates the body's own antidepressant.
Yep.
It supports the body's immune system. It also supports the body's bone structure. So sunshine does a body good.
It does, and we still need to take vitamin D. So, just a caveat, a tangential piece here. I have darker skin. I am a Western European descent, right? I don't know what that means actually, but here I am, right? Colored skin and all, right? So, darker skinned people need more D to get their D numbers up inside their body. Now that kind of flies in the face of what you would think. I have a tan on, it's not really a tan, but it's dark skin. We need more D because this darker skin blocks the absorption of D. So we don't get the sunshine's manufacturing of D if we have darker skin. So we've seen in the past through various databases that people with lower D associated with darker skin are more susceptible to more disease processes. So we've got to make sure to take our D, and I recommend 5,000 international units for everybody over 12.
So if we're talking about the sun and getting a little bit of sun exposure, would it stand to reason that the earlier hours of the day would be best before the sun is directly overhead when
Yeah.
it's got the highest exposure?
Well, totally. Early morning or late evening would be the best time. Now, obviously, try to avoid burning. Anytime you burn, that skin is peeling. That's just an oxidative stress kind of situation. Try to avoid as best you can slathering those sunscreens on you that have toxic chemicals. Something like a little zinc-based sunscreen would be good if you tend to get burned like that. And there's always a good old-fashioned umbrella. You've been known to use those a few times.
You won't find me sitting outside in the direct sunlight. I will sit outside in the sun in the shade because the sun always makes for happiness.
It does, and people like to be outside. I know that's one of the things that we like to do to get outside, and we're not sitting out in the sunshine all the time. I mean, probably the minimal time, but we'll get out there and get in a pool or get out from underneath the umbrella a little bit and get a little sun and get back in. But try to avoid getting burned. But the sunshine is so helpful for people. We need to kind of begin to switch our thinking and switch the paradigm to think that sun is always bad. It's really not. Get a little sunshine every day. 15, 20 minutes at least every single day, folks, and you'll find yourself being happier and healthier and also getting a little vitamin D, but take it as well. So the sunshine is a healthy thing.
Hey friends, you already know the answer to this, but we'll ask you anyway. If you stay away from your favorite junk food for a month and then go back to supersizing it, will your health improve?
Well, that's the thing about change. To change, we have to be as consistent as possible.
And when we go back to an old habit, it's not the end of the world. We just get back at the new habit.
Before you know it, real transformation is evident to you and others.
That's why we offer a bunch of helpful bonuses when you subscribe to Kingdom Fuel.
Kingdom Fuel is our complete nutritional meal shake.
It's the simple start to a transformed life, and we'll auto ship every month so you don't run out.
You'll receive 2 free shaker cups, free access to our video courses, and a monthly call with us filled with practical inspiration.
Just see the link below or on your screen and subscribe today.
Hey there, Kevin Sorbo here. Now, deep down, we know this. We're more than just a brain and a body. We're a spirit, we're a soul, and we're also a physical temple. If you hit the wall when you're trying to improve one aspect of your being, it's probably because, well, other aspects are sabotaging our success. So that's why diets don't work. And frankly, why so much conventional wisdom from our so-called medical establishments falls flat. Doctors Michelle and Mark Sherwood have a very different approach. I should know because I happen to be one of their patients. They address the whole person to get to know you, your challenges, and more importantly, what your goals are. Then they offer a complete plan that addresses your unique biology and your heart. They'll help you discover what you need to experience transformation. So find out more at sherwood.tv/sorbo. That's sherwood.tv/sorbo, or see the link before. Now I'm heading for a workout. You should be going for a workout too. All right, guys. God bless.